Next one is from Jay Grafton. Subject is AEW Revolution question. Hey guys, Jigga1017 here. What that means. What are your thoughts? What's your thoughts on my frustrations with the PPV and AEW in general? Number 1, too many matches with a run-in or other people ringside. 2, Orange Cassidy using the DDT multiple times and Pac kicking out, but it put Jericho down for Mox to win the belt. 3, Excalibur constantly screaming and overusing the goddamn term tope suicida. Just call it a fucking suicide dive. I appreciate y'all. Keep it official and 100. Well, I mean, bro, this is wrestling today. If these are your gripes, I mean, you can dissect any wrestling show for your gripes, but I mean, this is kind of like,
Let me ask you what.
I mean, how many announcers do they have in the booth now? 4?
3. JR, Shivani, and Excalibur, and they use Taz for some things, but he's not in there full time right now.
But let me ask you a question, because we were going to do a round table, and I found out late. But anyways, did any of you two see the AEW show?
I saw the last 3 matches.
Okay, what do you think of them?
Cody and MJF was good.
Didn't have as much heat as I thought, but it was good.
Yeah. And Cody...
I don't think it was necessary for MJF to bleed, but anyways, good.
I didn't believe for a second that was a real tattoo on Cody. It turns out that it was.
That was kind of weird.
It's big, man. And
it's an American flag, right? With his logo or something on it? His
logo, yeah. The American Nightmare or whatever. Right. And that was good. I'm not the biggest Cody fan, but it was still good. Orange Cassidy was fun stuff. I know a lot of people...
They were more into that than they were into the MJF Cody match.
Yeah, and people have been waiting for this moment. They've been saying all along, he does the hands in the pockets, this and that. When he finally tries or whatever in the ring, that it's going to be exciting and everything. And it was great. And Pac did a good job selling his moves.
The guy was super over. Let me just say that.
Yeah, he is. And it's
you know what, though? I'm going to make a statement here, though.
Yeah.
You can't. This is what we have to stop doing. All right, we have to understand from if you're talking next level stuff in the professional wrestling business, is you can't look at that crowd and the reactions they have and look at that as like a gauge of business or like it's any measurable thing that you can that you can use. Because here's the thing. So it's just like the NXT TakeOver shows. The crowd is always going to be super hot and super fired up. Okay? Then this is pay-per-view. The crowd, these are like the hardcore, AEW fans. I mean, because here's the thing. These pay-per-views are few and far between. It's not like a WWE pay-per-view where they're like, where they're a marketing machine and they're doing 250 shows a year around the world, and you're drawing casual fans, and you're drawing a large market of fans from all over the world. AEW is drawing a specific group of people, and the specific group of people are AEW fans. And the AEW fan base is a very specific kind of wrestling fan. They all kind of look the same. They react the same to the matches. Like Conan, like you said, there wasn't a lot of heat in the MJF Cody match. And that's because these fans, these AEW type fans, they're like this new age of fans that like the performances and they rate the matches. And so they're not going in there looking at these matches like there's heat. You know what I'm saying? That they're there for other reasons. And it's just
they were heated for the Moxley Jericho match.
Why weren't they heated for the MJF match?
I don't know, bro. I don't know if they did something in the ring before the match and took the air out of the place, or I don't know what the fuck happened. And maybe it was
Did they follow the tag match? Everybody said the tag match was I started watching the tag match. The page.
That was a good match.
Everybody said of course all these dirty guys is the best tag match you've ever seen.
Yeah.
Just let me tell you from the first 10 minutes of watching it. Right. And this is my my kind of gripe, not so much a gripe, but bro, when you watch clips of where like you've seen these clips on Twitter where you show that where Eddie and Angle or Benoit and Angle will be out there wrestling,
right?
Okay, and the chain wrestling, and they're doing, bro. It looks very rugged, right? It looks very realistic. It looks like amateur wrestling. Right. The problem with this generation guys is when you start off the match and it's time to do basic wrestling, the basic wrestling is a lot of grabbing the rope and flipping out of moves and stuff. And
their stuff looks like a high spot.
Right. Even the basic wrestling looks like a high spot. So it's like you started off the match as like, okay, well, this is high spot wrestling. This is what we're doing is like we're jumping around and flipping it. And I'm like, I just don't like from a storytelling standpoint. Like I said, you go back and watch like Eddie and Benoit wrestling each other, and guys just when we wrestled, it's like it was rugged. And it's like I don't know. It just doesn't. This scene, even the wrestling part of these matches don't.
You gotta understand, Di. The thing is that there's stuff that we grew up with that may never. We may never come back. You still see it because, like, if you see somebody like sometimes in NXT, you'll see guys like, Ciampa or what's this guy's name, Riddle,
the English guys, guys too, right?
Yeah, and the English guys too, and they'll get into it, right?
Right.
But this is like this, other style too that is modern and people like too, but I prefer the old style, but I do like the new style too. I can take either one. But here's the other thing that you've got to understand. So when you're saying, these, you can't really look at these crowds and the business as a whole, and WWE does so many shows, I actually like having 3 or 4 shows a year instead of one fucking show every month. It's too hard to follow. It's too confusing. It's too hard to write for. It's just too much, so I kind of like this. Kind of like AAA does it. We do like 4 big shows a year and that's it. That's good, bro. If I had to do a big show every month, I'd kill myself. Right. But anyways, and then the other one is that when a sponsor's looking at that arena and they're seeing it's full and they're seeing people are fucking into the match, well, that they don't know that they're the hardcore fans and all that. They've only been around 1 fucking year. You know what I'm saying? So I just like the fact that at least there's a another alternative for the boys to go to or be employed by, even guys like you and me or anybody else that's in the industry. It's another place to be employed. So and it's another option to have, so WWE doesn't monopolize everything. So in that sense, I'm rooting for them.
Oh yeah, everybody's rooting for them. Okay? Yeah, I mean, nobody wants wrestling to fall on their face. What I'm seeing is I just think there's a firewall in the business right now with these fans. It's like, bro, it's like I could see, like I'm still a fan of the Goldberg pop.
Right.
Saying like a lot of these fans like, oh, what's he doing back? They're like mad. They're like, here's a good character for wrestling that gets good reactions from the crowds and good old school pops when he spears guys and stuff. Everything. It's like this fan base is like, oh, we don't need him. It's like Jesus. I'm like, it seems like it's
because, bro, you've got to think that to a lot of these people that didn't see Goldberg growing up, it's almost like the people that know Michael Jordan from a crying meme. It's like, no, this motherfucker is like the best guy that ever played basketball. I know him as some guy that's crying. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and it's a shame, and it is what it is. They don't know Goldberg. They didn't see what we saw. We were there backstage, and we saw what he did. He was an incredible phenomenon. Yeah. But these people are saying, who's this old man who's coming back to take somebody else's spot who can't even hit a fucking jackhammer? He don't get a pass with the young crowd. They're a bunch of dicks. They're like, you know what I'm saying?
This next email is very interesting.
And let me just say one more thing. I also like the Darby Allin Sammy Guevara match in AEW. Go ahead.
The next one is from Mark. The subject is, don't deny the superior one's level of genius. What do you think about this?
Can I say something real quick?
Yes.
Isn't there a guy that's going to be... Joe, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Isn't there a guy that's supposed to be coming on our show next week who is being billed as the... See if I got this right. The superiorist one or what is he being billed as?
I believe that is right. The superiorist
one, right?
Who is that?
Yeah.
He's coming on the show next week.
Yeah.
Who?
Because you're known as the superior one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's saying he's known as a superiorist one, right?
Yeah. The most superior.
The most superior one?
Most superior of all.
Yeah.
Who is that?
You will know at the end by the end of the show.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.